Hey guys, it is Kevin here, Busan Kevin, jlandkev Kevin, and just a little quick video. I just wanted to talk about how I've been listening to, trying not to listen, but I still am, to a lot of Western media reports, and it really seems that of course, and I guess it's not surprising that the media coverage from United States and Canada and England and whatnot is very sensational and over the top. So just so all of you guys know out there who watch me, family and friends, viewers, um, I'm okay. It's where I'm at. Like life is literally normal. Like I get up in the morning and just there's nothing different. I go outside. I go to Starbucks and this and that. And, I'm really far away from this area where the problems are. Um, Now, a lot of people are, a lot of in Western media, people are so shocked. They keep saying, "Why aren't Japanese people looting?" That's what would happen here in America or Canada. And I mean, I'm not an expert on this, but I'm going to throw in my 2 cents. I've only been in Japan for about 3 years, but I've been in Asia for almost 9. And again, I'm not an expert. This is just a blogger and his 2 cents. But it's such a different culture, and it's something that is so drastically different. Unless you've experienced it and lived here, it's really hard to explain or understand. But myself as a Canadian, if you come from a Western culture, we come from very independent cultures where we're taught to be independent. We're rewarded for being independent. And to be honest, in many ways, we have very kind of with an independent culture comes selfishness and a lot of selfishness. So people are looking out often for number one, which is why you have problems when there's like long lines and people are frustrated. They get into fights and there's looting and things like this. But in Japan, like in many other Asian societies, it is a group culture. Right, so you're rewarded for fitting in and following rules. Not everyone's like this, of course. There are bad apples, and I'm sure there are people out there who are doing bad things. But for the most part, there has been no looting. And when people are in queues for gasoline or food in northern regions, they're very orderly about it because that's just the way things are. My wife, who is Japanese, and I talk about this quite a bit last night and this morning over breakfast. And for her, the concept of people looting just kind of boggles her mind. Like, why would people act as such barbarians? Again, so here it is a group culture. People think about the group and fitting with the group and doing what authority tells them. Whereas in our culture, we think often about ourselves. At least that's kind of my 2 cents. We think about ourselves first. We don't think about the group, which is why you have things like looting and violence and rage and all that. Now, of course, again, like even like my wife said, I'm sure there are people who are stealing and this and that, but it's not a widespread problem. And to be honest, too, like for those of you who have lived in Asia, like for example, I mean, well, when I lived in Korea, if I went to a Starbucks, I could leave my laptop and my cell phone and my wallet on the table, and I could go outside and talk to a friend or go outside somewhere for 10 minutes and come back, and nothing would ever be stolen. The same thing goes pretty much for Japan. No, I'm not recommending anyone do that test, but many times I would leave things. I used to go to a Starbucks in Korea where the toilet wasn't actually in the Starbucks. You had to like go outside and walk around the building to where the toilet was. So I would leave all my stuff there, and no one ever took it. And we used to even joke and say, and I've joked about this with friends here in Japan too, that if you have something stolen at a bar or club, it was probably another foreigner who did it. It probably wasn't an indigenous person. Yeah, if there was another foreigner in the bar, they're probably your prime suspect. So, different culture, very different culture, which is, I think, explains why there has been no looting. Yeah, so there you go, interesting. So, Western media, a lot of people are surprised that there is no looting in Japan. I'm not surprised. Of course there isn't. My wife would be surprised if there was. So would I. Oh, well, folks, so it is the 16th, the day before St. Paddy's Day. My production schedule, I've got a production schedule up for Busan Kevin videos. It's going to be business as usual on Busan Kevin. I'm going to start putting in some fun food videos and just light videos because I think that's what the world needs, some light videos. And I'm probably going to upload my first one tomorrow. So I've got a few shot already, and we'll have fun with it. Ooh, it's windy. All right, guys, so take care. Kevin here. I'm okay. I am absolutely okay. Life in Kobe is fine. Life in the Kansai is fine. So, see y'all guys. See y'all guys later. See all of you guys later. Take care, and yeah, there you go.